physical person structure from head to toe, and you should be able to describe what the person has sexually. We have looked at the hair, we have looked at the face, we have the hair on the face, we have looked at the eyebrow, we have looked at the nose, we have looked at the lips, we have looked at the ear, we have looked at the chin, we have looked at the ear, we have looked at the neck, right?
Yeah.
Today, we are looking at the fingers. So we are moving down to the fingers. We are looking at the middle finger. We are saying that the middle finger is very, very important, or considered very important to a man, just as the pinky finger is considered important to a woman. Now, if you don't know the pinky finger, let's look at it from the slide that we are showing. You see the middle finger of a man. All right. So here you're seeing the middle finger of a man. It has a lot to say about a person's sex drive. If the middle finger is big, if the middle finger is big and long, it's indicative of somebody who has a strong sex drive. A strong sex drive. And then that of the woman is the pinky finger. If you don't know what the pinky finger is, or the pinky finger is, it is the last one.
Yeah.
The last little finger. Now, if you check the fingers I have there, you can see some of them are extremely long. Some of them are short. And we are saying here that the pinky finger is considered as it's connected to the heart meridian. So it's sort of, once it is long, it is connected to the woman's erotic zones. So it is very, very, it's linked to the woman's very, very feeling when it comes to love making. It's connected to the woman's sexual center. So the middle finger of a man is associated with the way the man blood circulates inside the man, and then the pinky finger is associated with the woman's heart. So we were saying that the middle finger of a man is connected to the man's circulation.
Okay.
Circulation. And then the last finger of the woman, which
That's
is the pinky finger, is connected to the woman's heart.
Okay.
You get that? So the longer it is, the more the woman is able to love. The shorter it is, the more the woman has to find space in her heart to give you love. So check it. And then if you want to see whether it is long or short, compare the pinky finger with the third finger. You see some of them are very, very close, and some of them are really down. And if it is close, then it means that, yes, this person can really enjoy loving. Now, the next one is, you can find some women, they have cold palms, like their palms wet. What does it mean? You are saying that a woman who has a cold palm is a very passionate woman. Very passionate woman. And then also, she has excess sexual energy. And then ample vaginal lubrication. So long as there's water in the arm, it means that she would also wet. When you arouse her, she'll have a lot of fluid under her. But the problem here is, even though she would have a lot of fluid under her vagina doesn't dilate. It doesn't become wide as the ladies with dimples. You remember last time we said that ladies with dimples are like the players. They can play all positions. They can accept all sizes. But here we are saying that a woman who has a wet finger, even though she has a strong sex drive and will lubricate a lot, that means will get wet a lot, the private part, or the vagina, does not dilate as much as it should if it were a lady with a dimple. Next, we have men with fleshy hands. Men with fleshy hands. Now, we said that if a man has a big nose, it means that it is likely the man has a big penis shaft. We said that if the nose is long, there's a likelihood of he having a long penis. We also said that if the eyebrow is thick and long, it's also indicative of a man who has a large phallus. And then we are saying here that if the man also has a thick palm, the hands are heavy, they are fleshy, it is also indicative of a man who has a large size penis.
Okay.
So you need to take that into recognition. You need to look at that too. So if you are pairing a man, if you are a woman and you have slim fingers, small fingers, and you are pairing a man, and you want a man who will not give you too much pain when you are making love, then you should go for a man who also has small fingers and the palms are not too fleshy, so that both of you will become compatible. That is the main reason why we are doing these teachings, so that you can be able to find a sexual compatible person just by looking at the person without the need to try anything sexual before marriage. Now, let's move on. So this is a fleshy hand I'm talking about. So if you don't know a man with a fleshy hand, you can see the hand itself is wide, is big. Numu yedur. Instead numu yedur. Inti se enye benyina nse numu yedur nama. Na se awo nse minyedura. Oyde hu de obesisi o. Obaha kakra. Se nse miyedur. Na hwini yedur, na no yedur. Ne hwini so wa na soso, ne ywe chinwi doso. Na chede oy overload. Waso extremely careful deciding to marry nipadam there's no need to even start a relationship with this person, because you can tell straight away that you are not sexually compatible. Now we are saying that when the fingers are thick, it is indicative of a wide penis. That's the first part. When the fingers are thick, it is indicative of a wide penis. Like that means a thick penis. The shaft is going to be thick. So I am showing you here that a fleshy finger are an indicative of somebody who has a thick penis.
Okay.
Now we are going to men who have very lean fingers. So if the fingers are lean, it also means the penis shaft is what? Thin.
Obviously.
Yes, indeed. So if it is thick and it will be thick, the shaft will be thick. It also means that if the fingers are lean, then the penis will also be what? Lean. That is one thing you should also look at. Now let's look at this very amazing part. Long fingers, especially the first finger, indicates a long penis. So when you pick your fingers like that, and then you look at this first finger and compare with the middle finger, some people have this finger almost the same length as the middle finger. It is indicative of that person having a long penis. So you can see right from the finger. So what you do is, when you get the nose right, you get the lips right, you get the eyebrow right, you get the ear right, and then you get the fingers right, then you have 4 or 5 positive reasons why you can say this person has a large phallus or this person has a small phallus. So we are teaching this so you can be able to identify when you see it. So if you know you have a small thing, run away. If you know you like it big, then go for it. That is why we are saying that you need not try sex. You can find a sexually compatible partner just by looking at the person. And you need to understand these things. Once you know them, you can find that sexually compatible person without necessarily having to try anything sexual. So you can see the fingers I have there. When you look at the first one on your extreme left, you can see that the first finger and the middle finger, look at the distance. I mean the length, the gap between. Now the one in the middle, that is touching the thigh or something, you can see that the first finger is almost as long as the as a middle finger. So this is indicative of somebody who has it really long. Now in the third one, with the one wearing the ring, you can also see a difference there as compared to the last one. The last one too, you can see the first finger is extremely long. So it is indicative that this person would have a long penis. But on the other hand, if the first finger is way shorter as compared to the middle finger, it is also indicative of the person having a short phallus. It works both ways. If it is long, it is long. If it is short, it is short. God is such a wonderful creator. He made us in a way that we can be able to identify all these things. But all these things have been hidden from us simply because we don't want to read.